Hello, you absolute legends. Fair hitboxes are very important for a game, and it's even more so important with a game like Streetball AllStars. This game, however, has characters that have some pretty questionable hitboxes. Which characters are these that I'm talking about? Well, today that's what we're gonna find out. I really hope you enjoy. So, at number 5 at my Dodgy hitbox list, we have Chen. Chen normally doesn't really have a bad hitbox, right? He doesn't really have a dodgy hitbox, except for when he uses Flash Shot. Now, I know there's a 25% chance of ignoring your opponent's interference when you use this ability, but he gets so many wide open shots at a specific reason, right? That I still think it's just a dodgy hitbox. It's not 25% activating. If you actually just shoot this shot and your defender is about an inch too far away or is standing, normally where you can still actually contest Chen, you're not actually going to contest Chen. It's going to be a wide open shot. And that's why I think at number 5 I have to put Chen. It's not too bad compared to others, but he definitely has a dodgy hitbox. You need to be a lot closer to Chen. Well, not really so much, but a little bit closer than normal to Chen compared to other point guards when you're defending him. So make sure that if you're defending Chen, you are a little closer than normal, because seriously, man, I still think that he has a dodgy hitbox. So yeah, at number 5, I think Chen should be placed properly there, because man, does he shoot some weird wide open sometimes. At number 4 and number 3, both tied, we have David, and the other one being Randy. So the two of them aren't really similar, but they do share one skill. They do have one skill that makes them have dodgy hitboxes, and it's the step back shot. So step back shot normally isn't really dodgy, but it requires you to move very quickly, like way too quickly than normal. Since if you do actually follow and at the end of the animation you are still covering him, that's not gonna matter. He's going to shoot a wide open shot if you don't immediately actually follow step back shot. You'll notice if you move back too slowly, even if at the end of the animation you manage to actually catch up to where he's shooting, it's going to be a wide open. It's going to show up as a wide open as long as you don't actually move quickly enough and actually cover that, which is pretty annoying, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's why they're in number 4 in my list, because David and Randy just for some reason have that ability that you have to be very quick. You have to be very quick, or else they're just going to shoot that shot and they're going to be wide open, because you didn't act quickly enough. Even if at the end of the animation you're at their faces, they're still gonna shoot wide open on your face if you don't move quickly enough. So if you're defending Randy or David, make sure you're close enough to where if they activate that shot and you don't block in time, you can still cover them by quickly going to where they're about to go. So yeah, that's why at number 3/4 I have David and Randy respectively. Alright, so here at number 2 we have Black Crow. Now I'm pretty sure a lot of you already have noticed that, right? It's because of the ability Sight, okay? Sight makes it so that you can basically shoot on people's faces a little easier, because they need to be a lot closer to actually contest your shot. Like a lot closer. So normally you can just contest them from a certain distance. That's not gonna happen with Black Crow because of Sight. Okay, because of Sight, that is not going to be the same with Black Crow. You're going to be a lot closer. You're going to have to be a lot closer to actually stop Black Crow. That's why he's number 2 on my list, because of the ability Sight in particular. This allows Black Crow to actually shoot using the turnaround jump shot from far away. And of course, if you don't follow him properly, most of the time it's going to result in a wide open shot. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed that already. I'm sure a lot of you have, have the ball shot on your face, and it's because you weren't close enough because of sight. And combine that with turnaround jump shot, which now can break ankles, by the way. I don't know why they added that, but they did. Sure. Maybe just make it so you still can't get your ankles broken if you don't move, please. But yeah, that's why I put Black Crow number 2 on this list, because of his sight, which already makes it so it's hard to actually shoot on your face, which is basically a dodgy hitbox ability, but also because he has turnaround jump shot, which pairs really well with this ability. So yeah, that's why Black Crow is number 2 on this list. Now onto some honorable, dishonorable. I'm gonna go with dishonorable mentions. So number 1, we have Becky. I don't know why. Even if it's a normal jump shot, if it's just a normal shot, I swear she is sinking some wide opens for some reason at times where you're definitely covering her. But for some reason, no. It's wide open. They say it's wide open. The game sees it as wide open. Why? I swear, I've been shooting, or I've been contesting her properly, and she just keeps on shooting wide opens here and there, randomly. It's not like it's constant too, right? Most of the time it's normal, it's just sudden. She just suddenly shoots wide open shots for some reason, Becky specifically, I mean. And it's not any of her skills either, it's just her normal shot. It's weird. I don't know why it's the case, but yeah, that's the case for Becky. Another one, as a dishonorable mention, is Cher. Now yes, Ayumi and Cher does actually have sidestep and shoot, okay? They both have this ability, and it's a little dodgy, but it's way more forgiving than step back shot. But Cher is on this list that Ayumi is not because of lightning drift. If you are not face to face with lightning drift, if you're not face to face with her, it's pretty much the exact same thing. She's going to shoot wide open. It's pretty much the same thing as Black Crow's, right? She's just going to shoot a wide open if you are not face to face with her. If you are just contesting her normally, or you're an inch too far away, and then you actually get close to her, you are not going to be contesting this. This is going to be a wide open. To actually contest this, you need to be completely in front of her, or you're already positioned to where you think she's actually gonna lightning drift. Which direction, right? Left or right? You have to pre-position yourself or be completely in front of her. So the correct answer is be completely in front of her. That's why she's just here and she's not number 5. You can still contest this if you're in front of her. But yeah, that's why I'd say Cher is still an honorable mention, because lightning drift still has a dodgy hitbox. But yeah, just make sure you're completely in front of her, and this should not be a wide open. This still should be contested. Lastly, this one's actually going to be an honorable mention, and it's for the wrong reason. So I want to also mention Amanda, because she has sight, but for some reason, for some odd reason, she doesn't get the special treatment that the other characters with sight gets. She does not have a dodgy hitbox for some reason. What she has is really good contested shooting ability, but she does not have a dodgy hitbox, and that's just unfair. since sight is basically an ability that gives you a dodgy hitbox, why doesn't Amanda have a dodgy hitbox? If the other characters are just going to be cheesy, well, you have to make Amanda cheesy too. Give her a weird hitbox too, a weird contesting hitbox. Make sure she can shoot wide open weirdly because she has sight. So yeah, I wanted to mention Amanda because she doesn't have a dodgy hitbox when she definitely deserves to have it because she has sight. But yeah, those are my honorable, or like I said, dishonorable mentions. And number one in the list is, of course, Misaki. This video is actually pretty late, so Misaki isn't the latest character to be added. It's Reno. So we'll see if, this video releases and quickly enough for the new character to still be Reno. But yeah, Misaki has the dodgiest hitbox in the entire game. It's not even close. See, she also has the ability Sight, right? But she also has the ability Stop and Drift, which makes it so that when she dribbles to the right, normally, or left or right, normally when you dribble, you slowly go forward. You see, try it, you'll see once you dribble to the left or right, you slowly actually move forward while you're dribbling. Well, Stop and Drift prevents that from happening. So if you dribble to the left or right, you use Stop and Drift, you're not actually going to go slightly forward anymore. You're just going to go continuously to the right or left, and you're not going to go forward, which means you have to be really close to actually contest it. But not just really close, you have to be really, really close. Because remember, she has sight. So yeah, you have to be face to face with her basically to actually contest this shot. And if you're not face to face with her, it's going to be automatically wide open. And guess what? Since you have to do that, your instinct is to actually jump, right? You're still going to want to actually jump to block it, since most of the time it's wide open. Well, he also has a quick shot that has an Ox button for some reason, which allows her to do fakes. And real quick side note just here, her quick shot has an Ox button, but Hitbox, Hoist, or Mace doesn't. So, it's only fair to give them those fake buttons too, right? Make their quick shots Ox buttons too, so that they can also do the fakes, since it's the same name anyway, right? It's just quick shot. It's only fair. So yeah, buff up Hoi, Havoc, and May. Give their quick shots Ox buttons because it's only fair, okay? That is quick shot. It's not even different on the name. It's still quick shot. Give them Ox buttons too, since they have quick shot too. Just do it. Come on now. It's only fair, right? But yeah, since Misaki can fake, that means that you can't really jump against her either. So yeah, that means you really shouldn't jump against Misaki. The best way to defend her is not trying to trip her, okay? Do not try to bump against Misaki. That just makes it so that you're even more exposed to her incredibly weird hitbox, her dodgy hitbox. Instead, you have to treat her like she's Rika because she can dribble quickly. So, what you're gonna want to do is to just face her completely and try to just follow her. Trace her dribbles. Again, treat her like Rika. Once she dribbles to the left or right, you follow for a bit and then immediately stop, just so you don't actually get destroyed by her, cross dribble. And then immediately follow again after a millisecond or after a few seconds if, you see that she's not actually going to do double dribble or crisscross, because she might just pull up, so you follow back immediately. That is the best way to defend her. Do not try to bump her. Do not step back. If you're getting screened, the big needs to help you out. Okay? You just have to trace her. That is the best way to defend her. But yeah, That's what it takes to defend her because of her dodgy hitbox, which is why she's number 1 on my list. So anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that this has been helpful. Please make sure to know who has the dodgiest hitboxes so you can defend them properly. But yeah, I hope that this has been also entertaining to watch somehow, and I'll catch you on the next one.